New Jersey recognizes the spouse's contribution to the marriage, especially in disproportionate income situations. That's in the form of alimony or spousal support. The types of alimony or spousal support would be open duration, limited duration, rehabilitative. Those are the three that you see most often. The difference between open duration and limited duration is based upon the length of the marriage. Alimony in New Jersey is calculated by a consideration of the statutory factors. And there are multiple factors when you look at how to determine the alimony amount. There's no blanket formula for alimony. We look at disproportionate income, the needs of each party, the ability to pay, the parental responsibility. So when you're looking at how much alimony should I pay, unlike some other states, there's not a cheater formula, if you will, of a certain percentage. Alimony is determined by either open duration being more than 20 years of marriage or limited duration being less than 20 years of marriage. If you have an open duration alimony obligation or entitlement, that means that there would be no effective end date in your judgment of divorce. If you have a limited duration alimony, then you would have a set and defined time. The time of that is what is the subject of debate. However, it cannot be greater than the length of the marriage except in extraordinary circumstances. In awarding spousal support, the court must consider the statutory factors. Those factors will include your child responsibilities previously and going forward, any need to rehabilitate yourself if you've been out of the workforce, if you need more education, if you need updated certificates, the ability to pay the need, the expenses going forward. There's 14 factors, so there's many factors to be considered. Those are just the highlights. Consistent with the statute, alimony can be modified or terminated based upon a substantial change in circumstance. There's some case law that talks about that. The change could be in the amount, and it could be in the term, and it could be in a complete elimination based upon certain stats like retirement or cohabitation. If you remarry, or if your former spouse has remarried, alimony will terminate unless your agreement provides otherwise. Cohabitation is a bit of a trickier conversation because you have to prove cohabitation, and then whether it modifies or terminates becomes the question. Reimbursement alimony is a set alimony obligation where you are reimbursed for expenses you paid either on behalf of your former partner or on behalf of the marriage. In some instances, reimbursement alimony can also be awarded in cases where there has been some expenses not attributed to the marriage that are owed back to you in some form.